Hello, I forgot that last time I played this, it's hey, enter your favorite time of day next time. 9:14 is actually not my favorite time of day. Anyways, we got this message, or could you simply resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, I'm curious how accurate 9:14 is. Let's use another slider to find out. How very, very accurate. It's very accurate. As soon as it hit 9:14, I hit the button. That's how accurate it is. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard? Yeah, let me whip a couple new ones up. Should be ready the next time you boot up the game. Alright, welcome back to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, or Stanley Parable 2. So, let's begin the game without wasting time, because I love the Stanley Parable. Welcome back, achievement, let's go!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Huh. Just the same with balloons and stuff.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Isn't this like the area where the new content appears? Right. So what if what if this is wrong? Or the narrator thinks I'm dumb?
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Cargo lift.
Good,
said the bucket.
Good.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Unthinkingly?
In here,
said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Whoa, chill. I'm not obeying blindly. I just wanted to go over it. Oh dear. Alright, let's go.
Now pick up the phone,
said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
What? No.
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking.
No, you weren't.
Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things.
Oh, really? I couldn't
Buckets
tell.
can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke?
Yes,
It's
I
funny,
do.
Stanley. A talking bucket.
Chill.
Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me serious. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic
perfect.
timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it, but there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully...
You can.
Yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
What is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm Dunny with the funny. I'm Dunny with the funny.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence, and to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
What happened at the end? What? Okay.
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
You can do it, narrator. I know you can do it. Alright, this is basically the same thing except with a bucket and different stuff.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure.
Definitely.
The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
I like the second voice. And we're back in the...
Here we go. You ready?
Two-door room.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Yep.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right.
What?
Leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think
that's
this
a good
all
point.
Covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done.
No.
The joke is completely done and over. It's all
your
fault, Stanley.
No.
I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
I'm sorry, narrator.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Okay, honestly, I didn't think that I was supposed to listen, so... Well, I was listening, but... What the...
We're back at the phone already.
Oh, if we hold right
what's
click.
going on? There was supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point.
Yeah,
a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit, which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room.
What? No.
What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy.
Yes, you do.
I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I
No, I don't.
Can rewatch that instruction.
I don't want to.
Yes, surely that will help me improve my...
I don't want to watch that again, but...
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with
the bucket
you are.
He doesn't have the bucket.
Still not... Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame. Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal, I think I saw it playing guitar. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos. Let's see.
Okay, you know what? This ending is probably way better than the other one, but okay.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was
Let's
speaking
do
to
this.
him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious
I'm
fact.
fine.
He was firmly convinced that the
Danger
bucket
everywhere.
had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Okay. Narrator, are you gonna narrate this whatever place I'm in?
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
This is a bucket.
I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Can I have a flashlight? I can't see. Well, where the heck am I?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Okay.
Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
Okay, let's go.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Certainly looks like a bucket.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
What?
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Okay, can I can't get off the stage. Okay, looks like a... Why? That's not a bucket, I'm sure. Watch it be... Okay, is a bucket. Wrong? Yeah.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual
Then
bucket.
it's still a bucket, you idiot! Okay.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
I know as soon as I press that, it's gonna be fail. See?
Correct. This is a bucket.
Yep, that's a bucket.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
I want to say yes, but I actually really want to say no. Dang, look at the complex wiring and that's just a plain, but whatever. This is a truck, not a bucket, but watch it be a bucket. Oh god, choices are killing me. What do I click? Is it a bucket or is it not? Oh god. I really want to say yes, but no is definitely the correct answer. But if I click no, then the narrator's gonna get mad at me because that obviously is a bucket. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. Good lord, it is a bucket.
What? Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor.
Exactly.
It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Thank you.
Is this a bucket?
No! It's a tractor! Let me guess. I knew it.
This is a bucket.
I told you so. Both of the scenarios that happened.
Item 6. Is this...
This is a bucket!
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
What? How is that even possible?
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
I have a bucket. No, that's not a bucket.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless... Is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
If you think about it, the ocean is technically one giant bucket since it holds a crap ton of water in it. And what do buckets do? Exactly that. You know what? If you remove... This house that I'm in right now is also a bucket because it has a lid on it. So if you take off the roof, you can fill it up with water. So yes, I would say that everything is bucket. Yeah, I would say that. I think everything's a bucket.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
Oh, okay.
What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I
Are
a
you?
bucket?
Oh my gosh, plot twist of the century.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
Wait, no, I like this bucket.
What happened? Is everything gone? How did everything
Because
disappear?
everything's a bucket.
Was everything a bucket?
Yes.
Every single thing in the game was a bucket?
Yes.
Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
Oh my gosh.
And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
No way, but we
This is
hold fluid.
wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue. But it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what. I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
Got it.
Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Alright, I'm gonna go through the door without a bucket.
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. No buckets? I don't have a bucket?
Now listen carefully,
Whoa,
this
okay.
is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
A collectible!
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines.
I got a
Remember,
collectible.
No reward for collecting all of these. Only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
I don't
You can't
care.
buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Because I'll never collect them ever again. I know. But wow, I found a figurine. Isn't that incredible? I don't know what he said. I'll go through this one's brighter.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't
that's
here.
exactly what I thought. Why does...
running just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
No.
I want it to stop.
Then make it stop.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
This is, Whoa.
What do we want?
What
are we looking for?
This place. This place.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, God, no.
If we just stay right here,
no.
right in this moment,
no,
with this
no,
place,
no.
Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Oh, no. Oh. Why does it have to be here? In this place? Why in this place? I don't want to be here. I do, but I don't because of how pretty it is. But no. No. Oh, God, I don't want to do the thing. No. I don't want to. Can I, like, begin the... Yeah, I could, but let me get this ending.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Hold on. Oh
no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
No, I can just go back. Don't worry.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Dude, we can just go...
Stanley, think about what you're doing. No!
I'm fine.
Oh, thank God. You lived.
I have a red...
You worried there for a moment.
Tin?
Now,
or maybe that was the
report. Back to the other room.
Yeah, we're good.
See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving. Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this. No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
I can reset the game. Don't worry about it, narrator. Chill out. See? Whee!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that? Yes. Perhaps you can.
Yes, I can.
Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
But, holy crap!
I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
But I want to play the game. But this place looks so pretty. God. But,
no, perhaps not.
Why can't I sprint? I am going so slow. Am I usually this?
Is this really how much you dislike my game?
No.
That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
No.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
No, God. I hate this ending so much.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing?
I just want to see this place one more time before I leave. You know what,
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I still thought that was possible.
Gosh, this place looks so pretty, but I gotta end the game, narrator. I'm sorry. I'm so... Oh. I don't... No. No. I don't want to get this ending. Ah, but I have to get all the endings. I can't just stay there forever, narrator. I gotta end it somehow. I'm glad the narrator isn't talking, because I'm not... I'll be really sad otherwise. Oh boy. Hello?
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
It's okay, narrator.
All of his co-workers
Whew.
were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean?
I'm so glad
Stanley
he didn't
decided
remember.
To go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Got it.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
I was home.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Alright, let's go. Get the go downstairs ending or whatever it is. Oh, how can we find him? There will be reward for finding them all. Stop kidding yourselves. I want them so much. I want to go home. There will be cleaning of this revolver required. Who are you? 666 lol. Lies. Mission status. Looks like 427. Ha ha ha. Yep. 5. There be. Just take it from me. Gotta collect them all. Nice. Is this some kind of game? Yes. There must be a point to this. Mission status. Inside a sequel exhibit. Somewhere both red and blue. Near... Okay, I gotta screenshot this. Like, I need to. It's a private but smelly place for an important person. Which would be me. Got it. Okay, so a large room with lots of boxes. Aha! Okay, number 3. That's where I'm going next. How have you spotted... How can you tell you've spotted one? Makes them float in the air. Who took these pictures? Follow the clues provided by employee 416. We can do it! Red room. Red room. Thank you. Good luck. Okay, I will trust the completionist instincts. Good. I'm glad I'm a completionist for things. Sometimes. Okay. Down here.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Whoa! Oh!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This,
Let's go, baby.
There really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
Mini stands!
What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
I like mini stands the best. What is this? Hi. Okay. Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's, Hold on. Hi, Lonnie. I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to second. It's what all the cool kids are doing. I've decided... Oh, well, I've decided... What? Right be back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. Oopsie. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are actually doing is sewing each other pages or something maybe on their report or B-port, but we're cooler than them because guess what? They can't put this on something. But it's 2 cats riding a motorcycle. That looks sweet. Okay, anyways, I cannot see. Let's set that back to there is a
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then, something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket.
It's the bucket.
The bucket returned his gaze, said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps.
Oh my
How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this.
Where'd my bucket go?
What sorts of bizarre hallucinations
Did it
Stanley
drop
might
it?
experience without
No,
the psychological
my bucket!
grounding presence of his bucket.
Where'd it go?
And indeed, now he noticed the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. Now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious.
Well, I'm higher. I am
Without
tall.
my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
No, a bucket. Return to my arm. Oh, I found it.
Passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his.
Wait.
None of them were his
Oh my
special
God.
bucket.
Come to
You're
me,
right.
Stanley. Find me.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his
Oh
old
my gosh.
friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along.
No.
It was incredibly painful.
Ow.
Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Yep, let me guess.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security.
Are you serious?
and went to work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
How? What? What? Backflipped all the way to work. Okay. Makes sense to me. Don't worry about it. Hello?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Got it. Okay, yeah. 1,000. How many boxes? You know what if I get the celebrity ending or whatever you call it? I like the celebrity ending. Sounds pretty good for that. Okay. Nearby. Oh. Ah. Okay. So this is okay. We gotta go to the boss's office. There's 2 of them in there. Wait, whoa. Can't forget this place.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel it.
Oh, yeah,
can't
right.
you?
I did
the
this
aura
last time.
of jealousy, it's as clear as day. This broom closet. Coming to a staircase,
Ignore that.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I know there's a thing in here. Oh, wait. Oh. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Boat.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines. And now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think,
Figlies?
Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
It's called Mini Stands. Mini Stands is probably the best name for it ever to exist in the history of names.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Nearby a
Crushed by the weight of
fireplace.
this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The 2 of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
I noticed.
Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the pin number for the keypad was 2855.
Ignore that. It's obviously 8888.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Two, 845.
2815. 8245. 5248.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Gee, chill out, narrator. Where the frick is my Stanley figurine? I was told he was nearby the fireplace. Is that a fireplace or a bookshelf? I can't tell. Let's get the celebrity ending. Oh!
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler Anlerines. Soon you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anlerines. None of us can.
Chill. Figure Anlerines. What's back here? Okay. Thought the narrator would say something. But I have figure Anlerines. I like mini stands better. Sorry. Mini stands is probably the best name for those things. Come on, mini stands!
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
This is pretty far down.
The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
The bucket told me to go up, so I'm sorry.
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3.
Huh?
I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again.
Okay.
The bucket said nothing.
What about pressing 8?
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3. Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah.
Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
I'm never going to have enough fun with pressing the number 3. There's something about it. I don't know. Like, anyways, so I don't want to waste anyone's time, so back into the elevator of doom.
Perhaps
No,
the bucket
wait.
had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
I had lots of joy slamming that, and I don't know why. So anyways, now that we're back down here, we're going to go back up.
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You
What?
and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel.
Sorry about that,
He
that was my
smiled
chair.
at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
I'm sorry, Bucket. I don't know what my assumption with the number 3 is. I honestly don't. If you could help me stop my addiction, that would be so wonderful of you, Bucket.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all. Only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry, Bucket. I'm going down.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
There must be. And then I'm going straight back up. Let's go.
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over.
A
He
press
would elaborate
conference.
fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it.
Bucket, we're gonna be
Then
famous.
the bucket would be
Maybe.
able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
Okay, Bucket, we
For
are...
months he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
Oh boy. The storyteller. I can't get a hold of myself from that door noise. It's hilarious. Because it's the same one as Minecraft. 2 stage, 3, 3. How much? Wait, I need to count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, the lock ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 14 plus 18 is, hold on, let me do the math. 32. Yeah, that seems about right. Alright.
This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
That's congratulations to him. Remember where you came from. Okay. Adventure. I never noticed this before, for some reason. I don't like the wallpaper. Anyways, let's go. The dude who came up with pizza. Gosh dang, I love you. I would give you a smooch on the cheek if I could. Featured keynote speaker, the guy who went to Mars, doing great. Let's go, Bucket. We're gonna be famous.
There was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting. He was a failure. And in that moment, Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
What was that? Bruh! What was that? Wait, whoa, chill, wait.
What? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
There's probably something, but I didn't...
to go to the meeting room.
Crap.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, anyways, Bucket.
Just Stanley and the bucket, off on another thrilling adventure together.
Yep.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, where now? It said something about a large room, lots of boxes. What's a large room with lots of boxes? Okay, so let's see. The warehouse access plan. Produce 1 plank to allow ease of access past fence. Construct bridge to allow collection of shiny float. Retrieve Chris's remains from the warehouse floor. Construct new structurally sound bridge. Got it. So, hold on. So, why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? This investigation, this room, they feel pointless, to be honest. Weird spinning figurines. Okay, let's figure this out. Our data, stock options, and money. What do they want? Should we make them... I don't know what that says. Interns. Oh, should we make them interns? Yes. Why do they look like 427? Our quarterly success? Artist's rendering of employee. That seems normal. Magnets, why floating, dreams, magic, training exercise. How many are there? 6. There are 6. Can we sell them? Obviously. More money to get sold. What, to her? To get? To, I don't know what to say. Anyways. Maybe we are the collectibles. Huh? Shut the frick up. Okay, calm down. Difficult findings. Okay, so the more difficult it goes up, the more findings. Source of... I don't know the source of levitation. Help. Help, I'm a post-it. Oh god. I wish I could, but you're just a flat texture. I'm sorry.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Nope. Okay. So anyways, I'm gonna try to... What's happened with the escape pod ending?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover...
There we go. Okay, I was so scared. Oh, Jesus. Is it different this time? Here we are. Escape pod launch bay. Has it changed? Bucket, comfort me through these difficult times. Pretty please. Wait. What? Huh? Wait. Bucket. Are you gonna be okay, Bucket? I won't leave you for anything. Wait, I'm putting the... Bucket? I wish you the best for everything. That made my heart so happy. Oh my gosh, bro, the escape pod ending like never had a purpose until now.
Wonderful. Stanley was alone.
And
finally, this is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
I got what I wanted. The bucket! Oh my god! It's gone! No! I can't live with myself anymore. The bucket is gone. Are you serious? I didn't... No. Oh my gosh. No. That was it. That was the last time, the final moments I've ever had with that bucket. I'm not gonna lie, I actually have like a bubble in my throat. I am so sad. Why? I'm so sad. How could this happen?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I like actually...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
oh my
and
gosh.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I'm so sad.
Standing now in
my
this
day
room,
is ruined.
Stanley for the first time understood true happiness.
No, I'm
Then
never
the
going to be
feeling went
happy
away,
ever
and
again.
He felt sad again. Then it came back and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle.
It's never there without the bucket.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Is this it? Where's... This is a place
Stanley
with
was
lots
so
of
bad at
boxes.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
This is a place with lots of... Wait a minute. That's the thing they were talking about. Oh my gosh, that's the thing they were talking about. I need to... How do I get there? Ah. Okay. Balance. I am still sad, just so you know. I'm still sad. What the f... Hold on. Before I get the collectible, I need to see what's down here. What? I'll get that collectible later. What's down here?
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten
Narrative
path
dialogue.
that it seemed the office.
Stop.
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you?
Yes, I did. I hate you, narrator.
All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
I am never going to be happy again
All of his co-workers
for the rest of my life.
What could it mean?
Because...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
No!
A memo.
No! No! I refuse. No! I'm not taking you. Screw you. I hate you. Go away. Never. I would never. Ever do that. No. I will never care about you.
When
I'm
Stanley
so
came to a set of two
mad
open doors,
and I'm
this was
so
not the correct way to the
sad.
meeting room,
And
Stanley knew it
I have
perfectly
all
well.
these...
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
Just-
lounge first, just to admire it.
God.
Stanley felt lightheaded,
I'm...
butterflies in his stomach,
Hey,
but eager to get back to business.
I want my
Stanley
bucket
took the
back so
first
bad.
open door on his left.
I want my bucket back.
Stanley was so bad at following
freaking
directions,
bad.
it's incredible he wasn't
I don't want that
fired years
bucket.
ago.
I want my bucket. My bucket. Not a bucket. Mine. My bucket. No other bucket. Just mine.
The last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
I got the figurines. There's a... How do I get down? Son of a...
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I still can't express how sad I am to not have my bucket with me. Hey, there's cursor.
I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines, those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
I'm so depressed.
Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines.
Fine.
Just one more time.
Fine. But this is it, narrator. You understand? I'm in control of the story. Well, they're now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. I found them with great pleasure, and I found a single one without the bucket. I never found the last collectible without the bucket. I don't think I can... God! Want my bucket back. I want my bucket. Back.
Here's where it all began.
Yeah,
First
I know.
Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Yep, 7.
And here was a second Stanley. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around by the red and blue doors. You did that, Stanley.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
These lead to the exact same place, narrator.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
My third? I'm pretty it was under this. I don't know. I don't know. I want my bucket back. Do you hear my voice right now? I want my bucket back. It's not like, no, I need my bucket back. I need him. I am so mad after I'm glad I freed him, but I want him back. I don't remember, dude. Where? Okay, so let's think about this. So I found the stupid room when I got my second. And then I was looking at I have a screenshot. Wait, I have a screenshot. I think it's I'm 90% sure it's the stairs. So under the stairs.
Hey, that's exactly right.
Yep.
It was here, under the stairs. It was the third one.
Yep.
You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything. Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh, well,
no,
I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
It didn't happen. Might as well collect my figurine first. Oh, God, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I In case you couldn't tell already,
This was the fifth mini stand,
I
and this one was really something special.
it was
sad. Behind the boss's office. I remember it so clearly.
Yep.
In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Okay. How you found it? By the narrator. What's that over there? Huh? Green arrow? It's mini stand number 5. Wait, did you, like, actually record me doing that? Or... You found it behind the boss's office. Thanks for watching. Good lord. Chill out, narrator. That was way too realistic.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Alright.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here in the warehouse.
Can't walk off.
This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figly and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
What was that noise? Doesn't matter. If it kills me, then I'll be... I won't care. I won't care. I just want my bucket back. That's all I want. My bucket. Not any other bucket. My bucket. You understand me, narrator?
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
What? It was over that fast, I guess.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, yes. This spot in the warehouse. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Okay.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Yes, I know a video.
Yes, I love that video.
Huh.
I still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
Yeah, I guess so. It's a room. It's the apple room of happiness.
These really
which I have none of.
You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Got it. I'm still collecting them. I have like 16 now. Can I go this way? Screw you!
This was our second Figly. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the Figlarines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Well, this, actually. Yeah, this. This is what came first. There's a giant Stanley figurine. The jump circle, right. The jump circle came.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now.
Oh, yes, the two dwarfs. Who could have forgotten that? A
Not
classic
me.
memory, this one.
I couldn't forget about it if I tried.
And before everything else, there was your office.
Exactly.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's
me
something
typing.
I can remember. I can remember.
Yep,
Yes, I'm remembering something now.
what the?
I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once.
Fine, I'll be happy about it
Run of
this
the
time.
office, and then I'll retire him for good.
Whoa, don't retire
I
Stanley.
enjoyed his story
No,
so very much.
then I'll actually cry.
Okay, here we go.
Whoa, chill.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Uh-oh. Please don't let this be the end. This can't be the end yet. No, I refuse.
Good morning.
Good
Thank
morning.
you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Yep.
We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work.
Yep.
Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent.
Yep.
Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Got it. Okay. Got 1,000 boxes. You are not the bucket! Wait. Was the door always open? Interesting. Where's the input thing? Did I miss it? Is it... No, I thought I saw clipping. Dang. Is it in my office? Gosh, wow. I know there's an achievement where you click on door 430 times. You know what? Let's do it. Auto. I'm not gonna waste my finger. I am gonna waste my finger. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley.
I'm trying,
I want
dude.
to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417? Okay, it's... Where... Is it... Where the heck is door 417? Is it over here? Huh? Door 417. Aha! Okay, 20 clicks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Ooh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Okay. 4, 3.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Alright. Door 1415, 416, 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
Got it, okay. 437, let's go.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine.
Got it.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yep, I feel it. Oh, yep, we're getting somewhere.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Got it. 419, 419, 419, 419. Wait, that's not right. 419, 419. Oh, it's got to be around here somewhere. There it is.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Got it.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Okay, copy machine. Let's do this. Bada.
Finish it off, Stanley!
Yes!
5 clicks on door 430! Yeah!
Yes! We did it!
Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
I got the achievement.
You really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I saw the achievement. It said click on that 430 times, so that's what I was doing. So anyways, narrator.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep. He entered the door on his left. Am I supposed to take the bucket?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I better not.
Disbelief,
I'm
Stanley
supposed to
decided
take the
to go
bucket.
up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him, and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Hold on, there's something back here now. I doubt it. Yeah, nothing. Okay, just checking. Can never be too sure in this dang game. I am so sad that I had. I mean, I can't be too sad. What the? You can't ever be too sad because the bucket.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes, I did. Because the bucket, like, I let him escape. But he was also my comforting tool.
Room packed with
so now I'm just
screens.
here by myself.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay. Confusion ending with the bucket. Let's go.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
I know you.
You see, your friends
I
and
know
I are
you.
concerned for you, Stanley.
I know who you are.
Here because we care about you very much.
I know who you are. I know what this
carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content.
I know.
We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom
Hey, the Adventure Line, I didn't even realize.
That's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
But I like the bucket.
Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line?
Yes.
We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, that's
whoa.
the fans want. Let's do it.
And,
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
yeah, I love this music. I'm still not happy with you, bucket. This is not my bucket. But
now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about.
Exactly.
Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Yep,
Also,
like
Stanley's
this.
addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then.
Yep.
Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But
Let's
if we want
do
to
that.
do that, you're going to have to give something up.
I don't care. This is not my bucket. Not mine. Someone else's. Definitely not my bucket. My bucket is free, and he's happy.
Don't you get it, Stanley?
I understand.
We need to get rid of the bucket.
I do.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
What? A character?
This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Oh my god.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
No.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it
No.
out for you.
No.
Go ahead now, Stanley.
Please. I beg
Say
you.
goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
You know, this is...
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
First of all...
I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
Jesus.
Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting
I
very
can
upset
tell.
now. You'll have to hurry and feed it.
No.
We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now. The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans.
God, I'm not...
Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Hear me out. I hate my bucket, but... Oh my god, what is happening? I hate my bucket, but... I am not
the Bucket Destroyer.
Willing
my
to
prized
destroy
creation.
It.
You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
All right. I was not willing to destroy my bucket. No. Nope. Yeah. Game. Oh, yep, seems awfully normal. I know what this place is. My bucket!
Mean.
Not my bucket.
To the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
You know what? Yeah, it's my bucket. My bucket is free. My bucket is happy. And
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
The whiteboard ending, I forgot.
Advance the story in any way.
I forgot what this was called. Welcome to the whiteboard ending. Dog mode. What the? Huh? I'm taking my... It's not my bucket.
A good bucket. A strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
Yeah, that's better. I don't really like the dog noises, but
Stanley clasped the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
What
This
if I?
was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the
crush it
bucket
this time.
calling to him, telling
I'm
him that
so
the
sorry,
employee
Bucket.
lounge was simply the
This is
place
not
to
my
be.
bucket.
And
My
if it
bucket is in a
was,
better
had
place.
the bucket turned out to be correct?
You know,
Never
he's
mind.
he's
was
in
wrong.
a way better place than he was
Stanley
before.
took the door on his left to go back, and so the two
So,
of them detoured through
this
the maintenance
bucket
section
is
and
gonna
walked
go
straight ahead to the
to-
opposite door.
It's not my bucket. I am not gonna feel good about crushing it. Okay,
Yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Bucket.
Whee!
I think
Look
we
at
can
that
be a
wacky
good
line.
friends,
Who
Bucket.
knows where
I
it'll
think
go
we
off
can
to
be good
next?
friends,
Oh,
okay?
and played some silly music as well.
We can be good friends, Bucket, but we won't be as attached to each other
This is
as
what the Stanley Parable is all about.
other.
Don't you
That's my
remember
original
all those
bucket.
great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
That was good.
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up. Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
Bucket, I'm
This
sure we can be
is
friends.
The Bucket Destroyer.
You realize I'm doing this for the ending.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore
so
of the
sorry,
Stanley
Bucket.
Parable. True,
Ah.
it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
Well,
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead
Let
now,
me-
Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine. when
I
you're
said
ready.
goodbye to it, I guess. I'm trying.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer
okay.
will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets
I think
is
I'm like
all
hugging
it
it.
knows.
I understand.
That is its
Okay,
singular
let me
personality.
just begin the game again, because that's ignore that. Ignore that ending.
All of his co-workers
I
were gone.
refuse to
What
destroy
could it
that
mean?
bucket.
Stanley
What is wrong
decided
with
to
these
go to
rooms? What the
meeting
heck?
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bucket. We can be friends, but we won't go
old
be as good
friend.
as friends
The
as
withered
my
companionship
original
that
bucket.
stands-
Let's see what happens if you answer the
This
phone.
was
I picked up the phone, and we can go about life together.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a
No!
time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Bucket, I'm home. Where's the bucket? 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 Bucket! Hello, Stanley, it's me, your bucket. Press P to take me to work with you.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship.
Yep.
It doesn't literally talk and give you orders.
No, it doesn't.
Whatever Stanley is
took
hearing
the
the bucket
bucket
say
to
to
work.
him is just in his head.
And we can be happy together. Where's my bucket? Where, bucket? This is my original bucket, I just realized. Press F to take me back home with you. And we're
Lately,
back.
I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an
Period.
inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Press F to go back to work.
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket.
Bucket!
It can't think. It can't talk. All it
Yay!
would ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
It comforts me. Don't listen to the loud man. Press L to go for us to go home. Ah.
You see,
lonely nights.
He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Yay, press Q to ignore anyone in your life except for me. Whoa, okay, that's a little much, Bucket.
Sad,
but
I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just...
Yay, he's on top of my computer.
Bucket, this cold, empty bucket. This sort of shiny bucket.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Yep. If you yeah, I do. I do believe you're real.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Press C or leave the same day with me over and over.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Press C to go home. I go to work. Okay, that's getting creepy here.
Oh no, I'm having feelings for the bucket. No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand.
Whoa. Okay.
Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me.
No.
Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Close my eyes. For real. Go back to work, Stanley. Okay. Bucket, we need to have...
Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible?
Wait.
They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing.
Orders.
For now.
Need orders. Nope. Okay. Bucket, we need to have a word. Okay? I enjoy your presence, Bucket,
want to be a better man and a better co-worker.
Jesus.
In time, perhaps,
that was some ending. Wow. So let's continue to have a good time, Bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
Where should I go?
The door on his left.
Just trying to decide which door leads where. What kind of endings goes to different locations. You know, let's get the one where the place crushes me, or whatever, the crusher, you know. I didn't.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Yes, we would. But at least I'll be with my bucket till the very end.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Oh, water. Okay.
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
You get crushed, like, instantly, so I don't think you have enough time to register the pain. But, whatever. Bucket, we can be friends at the end of this. Oh, I'm falling, and I'm in the crusher thing. So, Bucket, at the end of this, I will release you. I will go to the same escape pod that we went for each other.
And Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise. Stanley
reflected on
how
wire.
Meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, narrator. Same thing.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, The bucket's life came to an end as it was
Not
crushed
me, the bucket.
violently to death.
Okay.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
It was a glorious bucket. Oh! The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You are standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within. A carnivorous void. Why did I say carnivorous? But through the use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and sustained. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn out here with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were, in ignorance and darkness? Chill out, it's just a bucket. Is this a giant...
See how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Wait, where are you going? Bucket! Bucket, come back! Well, wait, there's a thing up there. Huh, interesting. This is a photograph of 25 buckets. The greatest number of buckets ever captured on the photographer experienced catonic shock. The photographer experienced catonic shock for the several weeks after the result of euphoria from the exposure to this many buckets at once. Chill. Ooh, oh my gosh, it's a rusted bucket. The Inferno bucket. A replica of the Inferno bucket, which was in the medieval era, was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Billions died, and yet, in spite of it all, the simple fact remains, no one can control a bucket. Now I want to take it! It's my bucket. I want to take it. Whatever. Stress bucket. The stress bucket, for analogy. Worrying, negative forecast, negative thinking, lack of reassurance. Rest and relaxation. Doing something you enjoy for rest and relaxation. The stress bucket, presented without commentary. There is nothing up here. What's up this way? Whoa! Gosh! Wait. Dang! Wow. Buckets are so useful. While we know that buckets predate the existence of mankind, we do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early discovery of the practical uses of the bucket, by which time the bucket had already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures. I cannot read things correctly.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Let me through. Why? The hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes a necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance, inevitably, is for our own good. Oh! Let me take it. My bucket.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Let
Stanley die.
Whoa!
Let him be crushed.
No.
Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity.
Just kidding.
To run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket should take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
I died! Hooray! Jesus! Gosh, I have been recording for 2 hours.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So,
Stanley decided to go
I'm
to
keeping
the
my
meeting.
promise,
Perhaps
okay,
he
Bucket?
simply missed a memo.
I'm keeping my
Not
promise.
everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow. Very lucky indeed.
Bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Bucket, we've been through a lot together, okay? Not as much as my original Bucket, which is happier
Stanley needed the
than where he was
warmth and
before.
comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's
So,
office was coming to a staircase.
you
Stanley and the bucket
will get
walked
the
upstairs
happiest.
to the boss's office.
You will be happy. I will not be coming with you, sadly.
Stepping in.
Okay. Bucket? I hope you find my previous Bucket. I hope you find him. Sincerely. So. Get Chris out of the broom closet. So, Bucket, enjoy. You're gonna enjoy the actual world so much compared to where we are now. This stuffy, messy, dirty office. Like, see? Like, nobody's here except me and you. And I will be stuck here. And you will be happier. So, yes, you are now leaving, Bucket. So, Bucket, it's been good to see you. I'm sorry that I was mad at you before. I was so sad. I was so sad that I had to let go of my original Bucket. I'm glad I now realize that I'm glad he's happy. I couldn't be happy without him. With my Bucket. But now that I know he's happy, it's even more comforting for me now that I know that my Bucket is happier than he was before. So, Bucket, knowing this, I want you to feel the same way that Bucket feels now after I let you go. So, Bucket, it's been good seeing you and knowing you, but to end off today, I will put you in the escape pod. So, Bucket, it's okay. It's alright, Bucket. I'm just glad you're gonna be okay. And way happier after this. Alright, Bucket? I'm gonna miss you too. Alright. Goodbye, Bucket. I will miss you, but know that you're gonna be happier than you are now. Bye.